Yeah, how's everybody doing? Miserable weather, absolutely flaming miserable. Yesterday beautiful, but same story as before. The other week, been working, didn't actually get home until the early hours of this morning, and today it's just been peeing it down. So all I've been doing is just been in the garage doing a few bits and pieces and pottering about. But yeah, so I've been in the garage, little box for the air source heat pump just over my shoulder there, amongst all the other rubbish and junk I got in there. I've got that in, given it a couple of coats of paint, put on the roofing felt. I've didn't quite have enough, but I've left over from when I'd done the summer house and then extended it, made a veranda. I bought a couple of packs, but don't think I've got enough. Well, I thought I'd have enough to do it, but ran out, not quite right, but I've got a plan anyway, because it's going to sit just underneath some brickwork, so I'll be able to sort that out. So, but basically I'll spin you around and show you what I've done. So yeah, as you can see, I've got the roofing felt on. Didn't quite have enough to go all the way up to the end, if you just look there, but when this is in situ, you've got the top course of bricks, and then you've got a little jutty out bit, so I think it'll sit underneath that by about that much. And I got this stuff which is sort of like it's like a flashing, sort of like a bitumen, very sticky bitumen type adhesive there, so that will fit there and then go up over the wall just to neaten it off a little bit. Yeah, it's not 100% necessary, because like I said, it's not to be watertight, it's just to give the air source heat pump just a little bit of protection from the elements, keep the water off the top of it. You know, it's not necessary at all, it's just something personally that I want to do, just trying to keep it in the best condition as possible. Well, as you can see, giving it a couple of coats of paint, iris blue if anybody's interested. Not a bad colour. I'm trying to move away from the sort of like the greys and the blacks, thinking of forward to next year, but I was hoping to get this in position, but you see that paint's not quite dry still, so I'm going to have to end up leaving this in there to the weekend. But as you can see, it's looking fairly good. All done. That bit down there's the unpainted bit is something I was toying about putting in. May do that, get it done next weekend. But this is all I've been able to do today, unfortunately. It's a bit disappointing. Yeah, like I said, so with the weather being so miserable and that lot, and like I said, I didn't get home till the early hours, so I didn't get up that early, and by the time I got on with it, like I said, and the weather absolutely hissing it down outside, so yeah, okay. And because I did work yesterday, I weren't able to pick up my new koi from Wimborne Koi. Yeah, I will put up a picture of it, and I think I've got one somewhere. I'll find out for you and see if I can see it. But yeah, yeah, I was supposed to pick it up yesterday. I raised the air source heat pump up to 16 degrees, and they dropped theirs down to 16 in preparation for me picking it up. You know, brilliant dealers that they are. And yeah, it all fell through, obviously, because of messing around at work. Yeah, I mean, overtime comes in handy, but you'd like to be able to you know, have time to spend it, you know, and get on and do the things I want to do, not just work all the time. But hey, enough moaning. Talking of koi, Queni Koi winter event's still going on. If you haven't been over there and had a look yet, it's definitely worth looking at. I think the 10% off dry goods, food, etc. goes on to the 15th. But there's still plenty of koi winter event koi online for sale. Some really decent fish there worth looking at. And the auction koi, the auctions are still live. The summer's not even started yet, so that's worth having a look. And yeah, the auctions, I mean, some people get caught up into bidding wars, I think, and end up paying a damn sight more for the fish than what they would normally do. It's, you know, auction fever, I think they call it, something like that. But if you actually look at the event koi on the webpage, and if you just go drop down box and go to winter event koi, you see all the ones they got there. For the auctions, you actually have to be registered to the Queni Koi blog. Again, drop down box, blog. When it takes you to that page, you have to actually register your details and set up a password and everything like that. But once you're there, if there's any fish in the auctions that you like, you can go ahead and actually put a bid in for one. But in the previews of the winter event coming up, I sort of was having a little look and saw a rather nice goshki, or goshiki, or however you want to say them, but saw a really nice one there, and it was only 90 quid. And as soon as the event went live, it had gone. I logged on as soon as I possibly could, and somebody must have been sort of like there waiting for the exact second of the auction going live, and so that went. But I had a flick through and sort of found some others, and yeah, there's another nice one I've picked up. So 2 fish, one from Wimborne Koi that I'm getting. Yeah, that's all right. Like I said, I'm heated to 16 now this week, and they're 16, so be able to transfer it across, not a problem. You know, like I said, there's the joys of being heated. You can still sort of like add fish and not cause any major problems. Yeah, stocking levels, okay, yeah, 1 fish I can sort of like survive through till spring, not a problem. But I've got another fish, the one from Queni Koi. They're overwintering that for me free of charge. So if you're not ready to pick a fish up, see a fish you want, and you're not ready to pick it up or have it delivered to you just yet, and you want to wait until spring, they will overwinter until spring free of charge for you. So, you know, cracking job that is. But so yeah, so like I said, come that spring, you know, pick up another one. So I am going to have a look at sort of like moving 1, maybe 2 fish on. You know, I don't want to overstock the pond. Yeah, you know, the filtration can handle it. Got enough media going and the back of shower and everything like that. But again, it's, you know, and I see ponds sort of like a lot smaller than mine with a hell of a lot more fish in mine. But you don't want to ask for trouble. You don't want to sort of like put your pond into a situation where it may end up being bacterial issues and parasite issues and anything like that. So yeah, we'll have to move some fish on. So anybody wants any, just keep watching this channel, and like I said, I'll probably move them on possibly free of charge. Depends which ones I'm going to move on, whether I do it free or not. But yeah, but yes, anyway, Christmas gifts are, you know, going to help out a little bit with that. It's sad, isn't it? Sort of like when all you ask for is sort of like koi related Christmas presents, and one of them I know I got because I ordered it. I had to order it because I got an account. So yeah, I got 25 litres of the K Plus media. So, you know, the biological side of adding another fish or possibly 2 fish and not moving any on, and biological side should be able to sort of like take the hit. Okay, it's just the space, it's just fish per water. But anyway, gonna go inside and I'll dig up the pictures of the koi, new koi I've got, and have a little chat about them, and I'll see you in a bit. Catch you in a sec, bye.
When there's no more hope is left in me, I can see what comes my way, and I'm always lost. There's nowhere else to go. All I do is fall. Feels like I can make it more than I could bear.
I've been playing around with the air source heat pump again, just getting the bypass valve open a little bit more. I don't know whether that focus is any good, but I've got about a 2-degree swing there. Look, see, it's, well, near enough. It's swapping between 16.5 and 16 inlet temperature, and the outlet temperature is sort of like 18 degrees. So that's near as damn it to the sweet spot of 2 degrees. So I'm happy with that. And make out in the graph there, air source heat pumps coming on probably twice, sometimes 3 times a day. So this week, checking the meter, it's cost me, just checked it just a little while ago, so this week it's cost me £5.75. So that's all, £5.75 for a week. So last week was about £5.25, this week's about £5.75. Did turn it up an extra degree, so add that extra degree to heat up, so that may be where the extra cost would come, plus I checked it a little bit later in the day. But honestly, compared to the inline heater that I had last year, it's it's miles apart. It's you know, in the long run it's going to save so much money. Yeah, the units are expensive to buy, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to fool anybody, they do cost an absolute fortune. But like I said, if you want to heat your pond and you can't have gas, an inverter, air source heat pump. Air source heat pumps are fine, but they are a little more costly to run than the new inverter types that are coming out. And these Thermotech units and that lot, I mean, they are the business. I mean, right, it's just set his up. If you haven't seen it on his channel, he set his up and he's got his working fine. He's just tweaking his bypass valve as well, just to get his sweet spot. But yeah, I can't, you know, be more impressed. The only downside that, like I said, I got is that is getting that the swing. Like I said, so I'm trying to set it at so my temperature now is set at 16. I keep saying this, but set at 16. I want it to go to 16.3, turn off, cool down to 15.7, come on. But it's just not having that. It's going to 16.5, turning off, cooling down to 15.5, coming on. And even though you can go in the settings and set it to 0.3, it's just not doing it. And there's somebody who sort of like works with these sort of things did contact me on the channel in the comments and that lot, and said all the modern chips these days only go up in 0.5 increments. So that may be the reason that the new chips now only operate in 0.5. But even though you can set it on the dial at 0.3, it's not working. And as I said last week, the guys that import these heat pumps for pools, they don't recommend anything under 0.5 of a swing either side anyway. So I'll leave it at 0.5, see how it goes. And but you know, apart from that one little fact, and obviously the fact on the screen with the temperature gauge, hold on. So come out of this. So that's 16.5. Have I got my? I don't think I got my torch. Can't see in there, can we? So you can see on the temperature gauge there, 16.2. Now I know that's accurate because I've had it checked. So 16.2 there, but like I said, the display, like I said, it's 16.5, and then when it cools down, it won't show it going down in 1 degree steps. It'll go straight, go from 16.5 down to 16, down to 15.5. And that bit I was talking about, where I'm saying it, you know, it cools up, it goes up and goes down. It's not just on the air source heat pump I check it. I do check it on my temperature gauge in the box here, in my little box. There's controls all in there. So yeah, I've checked it in there, and like I said, and it does heat up 0.5 past and cool down 0.4 under. the set temperature. So my only complaint. Otherwise, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, it's dark. Stopped raining. Typical, you know, after tea, when everybody's and kids are going to bed and everything like that, so I can't make any noise and it's dark, can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go inside, dig out those photographs of the fish for you, and we'll have a look at seeing what's on the way. Hope you like them. Alright, see you in a minute. So the first fish is from Wimborne Koi, and it's a tantra shower. Yeah, there's not a lot of sumi on it at the moment, but when I first viewed it, you can sort of see the sumi coming through, and if you look at the spot, it's got a decent spot on its head, and you can see a little bit of sumi coming through, and I'm hoping it's going to develop that sort of lightning strike effect on the spot, if you know what I mean. Anyway, the breeder is Masuda. It was 33 centimeters when I first saw it, and it's a Nisai. Has grown a bit, and there is a bit more sumi appeared on it, and once it hits my hard water, you'll probably find the sumi will come out a lot more. And the next one is from the Queni Koi winter event. It's a little 30 centimeter goshiki from Kano, the master of goshikis. Wasn't the one that I was hoping for. There was a one that, in my opinion, was nicer, but I went for this one, and although it's my second choice, it's got a nice solid benny on it. Obviously it's still fairly white at the moment, it won't turn black for a while yet, but hopefully the benny will stay nice and solid, nice and thick, and once it turns black, it'll give it that sort of like floating benny look. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. So yeah, that's a Nisai also. So that's it for this week. Short and sweet, I'm sorry, just the way things go. But anyway, hope you all stay safe. Christmas is getting closer. Hope you all done your Christmas shopping, or got most of it done anyway, at least what you can do. Anyway guys, don't forget the 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I mentioned last week for a Hanameter of your choice. So please like and subscribe, and like I said, when I get to the 1,000, you'll be in with a chance of winning a Hanameter of your choice. Anyway, stay safe, and remember, it's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. Take care everybody. Bye.